I did not count on their basketball IQ being that high. I knew it was high, obviously, because they play at this level. A unique collaboration with the best players in the world. I mean, what coach on this planet wouldn't want to be in this situation? It was, if you're going to do something in life, do it bad.
Recently, two-time NCAA champion and basketball icon Cheryl Miller made a shocking revelation regarding the Indiana Fever. What does this signify for the struggling WNBA team? After several difficult seasons, the Indiana Fever have been looking for a way to rekindle their competitive fire. Miller's return to coaching might be the team's much-needed game-changer. Basketball legend Cheryl Miller is poised to usher in a new era for the faltering team, and the club's performance has fans hopeful for a return to the franchise's past glory. Miller arrived at the ideal time. Because of her well-known status and track record of success, the Fever has been in dire need of a new perspective and a winning pace. Miller immediately infuses the organization with passion and integrity, but her unique qualities extend beyond her illustrious history. She is not your normal bossy individual giving commands from the sidelines. Rather, she approaches coaching in an innovative way. Miller's distinctive coaching style, which emphasizes player engagement during crucial moments, fosters a collaborative environment where players have a role in the game plan. Miller invites her team to recommend tactics and actions. It's a positive change that enables players to take responsibility for their performance and contribute to the team's success by using their basketball IQ and on-court instincts. Beyond their power.
For myself, which is at times can be hard to do, and I'm honestly proud of myself for doing that. Way further back from where I actually shot it from.
How will she go for history?
Miller's leadership style may have a revolutionary impact on the team's performance and culture and enable her players to realize their full potential by fostering an environment of mutual respect and open communication. According to Miller, who recently expressed her enthusiasm for working with exceptional athletes, what coach on the planet wouldn't want to be in this position? In addition to boosting teammates' confidence and togetherness and aiding decision-making on the court, the Fever requires this genuine excitement to produce exceptional players in order to improve. Miller's track record of success is obvious. Her ability to inspire and motivate players has helped every level of the game. She is now bringing that winning mentality to a hot club that is eager to be successful in the fiercely competitive WNBA. Don't pass up the action. Get more impactful WNBA content every day by subscribing.
He wants them to improve. She's a consummate coach, and she knows how to touch people and make them grow.
But it's one thing to know the game, knowledgeable in this, and but now you got to put it here. This, you guys know, it's not easy. And we're going to continue to get better and better. All you have to do is look at, college basketball.
May anticipate a more cohesive unit on the court as the group adjusts to Miller's tactics. Even if they were previously reluctant to express their opinions, players will now have the opportunity to do so. This cooperative strategy may provide the Fever a tactical edge over their opponents, which might lead to more creative play calling and better in-game adjustments. Miller's arrival has already thrilled players and fans, but the Fever's performance comeback won't happen immediately. By creating an atmosphere where players feel appreciated and in control, Miller is setting the stage for long-term success. She wants to create a long-lasting culture of success that will draw elite players and position the team as a consistent competitor, going beyond simply winning games. As other teams take note of the Fever's transition, we may witness a change in coaching philosophy throughout the WNBA as a result of this new age under Miller's leadership. Miller's strategy might establish a new benchmark for team camaraderie and player-coach connections. Cheryl Miller's goal upon joining the Indiana Fever is to create a winning culture from the bottom up. Miller is immediately impressed by the team's youthful lineup. Miller is pleased by the courage and confidence these young men are demonstrating on the court. I did not count on their basketball IQ being that high, she says, praising their IQ without holding back. Miller understands that talent alone is insufficient, even though it's encouraging for a team seeking to make waves in the WNBA. This is where her approach to player development comes into play because she really believes in the power of video analysis. Film doesn't lie, she claims. It's a tool that allows players to learn from both their successes and failings, giving them a clear picture of their areas for improvement. This emphasis on film study is just one facet of Miller's comprehensive approach to player development. She is adopting a broad perspective and focusing on how to help these young athletes grow into basketball players and professionals. Miller believes that as these players gain experience, they will develop crucial skills including quick in-game adjustments and changing momentum during challenging situations.
You guys and what you've been able to accomplish so far in a young career.
When they start playing and she starts giving them kind of corrective directions, then they realize how much she really knows of the game.
And so they're making those game, in-game and out-of-game adjustments. The only thing I see that's going to happen the older they get is...
Miller continues, "The only thing I see happening as they get older is how to occasionally stop the run and change the momentum during games." This kind of insight could be revolutionary for the Fever. However, Miller's definition of success goes beyond player improvement. She is fascinated by the team's state-of-the-art practice facilities. She doesn't hesitate to make favorable analogies between them and the NBA. They are probably better than 98% of the NBA. Success is the kind of atmosphere that can draw in and keep elite players, giving them a competitive edge over other teams in the league. Miller's strategy for creating a winning culture extends beyond what takes on in the gym or on the court. Music. She is an ardent advocate for visionaries and fair and aggressive negotiators who set the bar for women's basketball. Long-term success for the Fever and the WNBA as a whole depends on strong leadership and fair treatment. The Indiana Fever is only one aspect of Cheryl Miller's comeback. It's a sign of the general growing momentum of women's basketball. Miller acknowledges this change, stating that this wave of passion reflects the journey of women's basketball. Due to record-breaking viewership and growing media coverage, the sport is getting more respect and attention than it has in the past.
Yesterday, I'm walking around in this amazing facility just for women.
The one I really remember is when LeBron James put me on his Instagram story. It's LeBron James. I've been competing for a year straight. Tolls can be taken, and obviously I've been very fortunate.
Rising stars like Caitlin Clark, who aren't afraid to show their admiration for giants like Miller, are setting the standard in this new era. Miller's enduring influence is demonstrated by the fact that the next generation of athletes looks up to her as both a historical figure and a constant source of inspiration. However, it is challenging for newcomers to become WNBA stars once they reach the professional level. Even the most talented collegiate athletes may find it challenging to handle the heavy scrutiny that comes with playing at the highest level due to the physical nature of the sport. Because she is all too familiar with these difficulties, Miller is a strong supporter of fostering a welcoming environment for younger players. She believes it's critical to nurture potential while maintaining the competitive atmosphere that makes the WNBA so fantastic. Music. Miller claims that in order to repay the favor, she must set an example. The fact that youngsters like Clark have already seen aggressive play and been the focus of disciplinary actions highlights the pressure these young athletes face.
And my dad was my first ever basketball coach. Before every game, I look at my dad and I give him a nod. He gives me a nod. I wasn't playing in front of a bunch of people screaming at me. I was used to the college scene when fans...
Miller is optimistic about the future of women's basketball. She sees an increasingly popular and recognized sport with athletes who serve as role models and leaders. Due to the fact that many players, despite their extraordinary talent, do not make the national squad, the league boasts an unmatched depth of quality. This abundance of talent is driving the sport forward, raising the standard of play, and creating more exciting and competitive games as the fan base grows, creating a positive feedback cycle. By using her collaborative coaching style and focus on player development, Miller's work with the Indiana Fever might significantly contribute to this larger evolution of women's basketball. She is not only making the team better, but she is also leading by example, which could have an effect on the league as a whole. Her approach to fostering a culture of excellence and collaboration may set a new standard for WNBA teams. If it succeeds, we may witness other teams employing similar strategies. By encouraging players to learn from both their successes and failings, she is promoting a culture of ongoing learning and adaptability. We are grateful that you joined us at one of the most exciting times in sports history. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because this story is far from over. Many thanks. Improvements could boost the overall caliber of play in the league. Recently, two-time NCAA champion and basketball icon Cheryl Miller made a shocking revelation regarding the Indiana Fever. What does this signify for the struggling WNBA team? After several difficult seasons, the Indiana Fever have been looking for a way to rekindle their competitive fire. Miller's return to coaching might be the team's much-needed game-changer. Basketball legend Cheryl Miller is poised to usher in a new era for the faltering team, and the club's performance has fans hopeful for a return to the franchise's past glory. Miller arrived at the ideal time. Because of her well-known status and track record of success, the Fever has been in dire need of a new perspective and a winning pace. Miller immediately infuses the organization with passion and integrity, but her unique qualities extend beyond her illustrious history. She is not your normal bossy individual giving commands from the sidelines. Rather, she approaches coaching in an innovative way. Miller's distinctive coaching style, which emphasizes player engagement during crucial moments, fosters a collaborative environment where players have a role in the game plan. Miller invites her team to recommend tactics and actions. It's a positive change that enables players to take responsibility for their performance and contribute to the team's success by using their basketball IQ and on-court instincts. Beyond their power,